Give it just a second for folks to hop on this bright and cheery Tuesday morning. I'm going to work with the Sparkle of the Season set this week. And I will work with it again because like it says, the word right here, season, it means it, okay? There's everything in here. I want to look at these dies with you guys. Hi, Carrie. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. So let's look at these dies. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Joan. It's beautiful out today. So far this morning, I should say. So while people were hopping on, I was just opening this up saying that the sparkle of the season is seriously, this word right here really means it. Because we have, these dies are amazing in here when I started to work with this. All this week I'm going to be working with this one, the leaf dies.
Could you try again?
Turn yourself off, Siri. She loves to craft. Hi, Mary. Hi, Diana. So all this week I'm going to be working with this one. And how much fun is that? I see a piece of paper in here that I don't need today. Okay, there. And so because of the leaves, and I'm doing like a fall theme. But we have stars, and we have a gorgeous wreath here for Christmas. So, you know, like, I think this would be cute for Halloween also, but tomorrow is my Halloween card. Hi, Bling Bling. Nice to see you. Hi, Shirley. Hello. Hi, Shelley. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining me this morning here on YouTube. I appreciate it. But these dies are extremely versatile. Got my coffee and ready to see what we have today. Oh, thank you, Peggy. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm up early and I get going. And then, yeah, so I've already had my coffee, right? That's nice. But what I was saying about these things, right here, the word season, it means it. It means it. This is the leaves, and I'll be using this one all week. And then, like I said, there's stars, and then there's these beautiful boughs for Christmas. And look at this gorgeous Merry Christmas right here. So tomorrow, I'm going to do a Halloween card. And that was what I was just going to say, Peggy. Oh, how funny. Now, what is this? I missed something. Yay, you're notified. I know, Carol. Sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. I'm glad you're here. So, so much fun with this bundle. So remember, with this, you can do all the seasons, okay? I think it's wonderful. There's even like snowflakes, stars, leaves, bats. Tomorrow we're going to use these little guys. So cute. Wait till you see the card that I came up with this for tomorrow. And that'll be on Facebook at 10 a.m. But of course, like whenever I do these videos, I always post them either place. Because some people are Facebook people and some people are YouTube people. So there is that. Okay, now I need that out, but I wanted to show you guys the dies. And through the week, I am going to use, this is a teeny tiny pine cone. And today I love this teeny tiny pumpkin. Look at how cute that is. That cuts out this right here. That cuts out this little teeny tiny pumpkin, which is really cute. I'm a real big Halloween fall lover, but I don't like scary movies. Oh, okay, Peggy. All right. Yeah, some people are Halloween people and some people aren't, but I promise you, the card tomorrow, you could use the same, everything the same. You could change the bats to pumpkins or leaves and just the sentiment, and you would get like the same kind of card. I think these stars are really cool right here. But anyway, really, really nice bundle. Okay, and I am using the Bedazzling. This is the free paper. Thank you for sharing. Good morning, Susan. this is the bedazzling paper. There's 8 sheets of paper in here, and this is in the celebration catalog. So with a $50 purchase, you can go ahead and get this for free. I use that for the wreath right here. Also with a $50 purchase, I will send you up until the 17th, so that's coming up another week. I will send you a spool of this beautiful gingham ribbon. This is wonderful for fall, this black and white. I just love it. So you'll get a whole spool of that with a $50 order, and 2 free card kits for this month, and they have a fall theme. I thought you guys would like this for this month. So that's with a $50 order. Now, with any order, you get the card kits, okay? If you even place a $10 order, you get the card kits, okay? But with a $50, you get the card kits and the ribbon. And of course, then you get to pick from the celebration catalog. Wait, I see, I see some questions. Hold on. Have you noticed any dulling with your dies using the? No, I really haven't. Carol's asking, okay, because there is a little disclaimer. I see the Sparkle of the Season bundle on page 58 of the mini. Yes, Peggy, exactly. That's what we are using this week. Exactly, yes. There's a little disclaimer with this in the catalog, and it says that it could dull your blades, okay, in your die cutting and stuff. I haven't really found that, and so far, okay, and I've used it a lot. But now, speaking of this, I had to show you this. This is just a scrap piece. This, it's colorable, okay? This is cherry cobbler, light cherry cobbler, and this is light evergreen, evening evergreen. So you can color this. And I was like, oh my goodness, this is wonderful. Look at that. You can color it. Now what I did, because I wanted my, you'd have to let it dry, okay? But I wanted my silver to shine, okay? And I wasn't really sure if it was going to take on the top of the silver dots. So I just turned mine over, and I got off any excess, and it really made it sparkle. Look at that. Oh, I picked it up right there in the camera. Look at that sparkling and the color. Isn't that fun? So I just kind of thought I'd pass this on to you if you have seen this. Now this is light evening evergreen. Okay, I'm going to just come right up to that. And there's a chunk of it out of here because I've got pieces, because I've been cutting out these wreaths. So I'm going to just turn that over. And whatever size you had, just use a piece of scrap paper. Now, a lot of that came off because this one's really, really juicy. But now you can see, look there. Look at those sparkles. Good morning, Gloria. I don't have any blends. Would it work with other markers? Let's try it. Let's try it. Great idea. Great idea. Let me get, who is this? Here, cherry cobbler. I've got a cherry cobbler marker. Let's try it. Great idea. I'm going to say yeah. Okay, now does the marker, is it, let's see if we get anything. Yeah, see, some does come off. There was the marker. Okay, so this is cherry cobbler light blends right there. This is evening evergreen blends. And then this is a cherry cobbler marker. Okay, so yes, it does color. I'll just, yeah. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, and that's just going to take right under there and be, look at that. Oh, isn't that fun? One thing I just wanted to share with everyone is that you use one blade for cutting and trimming. What was that? Wait, I'm missing this. Cutting and trimming, and a different for the DSP. Carol Watson says, oh, thank you, Carrie. Carol Watson says that she uses one blade for cutting DSP and like another blade on the trimmer, to cut stuff like that. So, yeah, but what what the disclaimer is talking about is also is good morning, Sandra, is running this die with these cuts here, and that it could, you know, with excessive use probably, which is something that I do. I excessively use things. I really do, because, you know, I show it, I sell it, I teach it. So yeah, mine do get a lot of use. That it could dull them. I'm not finding that though. That's pretty cool, isn't it? So, but we'll see, you know, we'll just see. So we are going to use this today. But to make the front of this card, I've already, let's talk about our dimensions. And I'll post them, of course, for you. If you were on YouTube, just click the show more button. It drops everything down for you, like my card class, the free card video, become a demonstrator, join my team, that kind of thing, which we're having a wonderful special. So we'll talk about that while I'm crafting. The dimensions on this is basic white, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4.25. And all of these dimensions are right down there too, with a supply list. And then the inside is early espresso, 5 by 3.75, and basic white, 4.75 by 3.5. Look at the little pumpkin, isn't that cute? Hi, Susan. Then outside, I used early espresso, 5 3/8, okay, by 4 1/8. I wanted to pick up the little bit of early espresso that I did right here in the wreath, okay? And we're going to ink this a little bit, not because I'm going to show you something in just a second. And then the pumpkin pie is 5 1/4 by 4. And this little guy, I just used just a scrap, and I stamped that and then just cut the things on an angle, the ends on an angle. I was putting my blends away there. Okay, so let's move this to the side. Oh, I also used the timber embossing folder. Look at this embossing folder. This is new. And this is the timber embossing folder. It's a 3D, and I really like the background, kind of fall-like, barn-like, with the wood. You know, I think that's really, I thought that was really pretty. Okay, so I've already embossed it with this piece of pumpkin pie with the timber embossing folder. Look at that wood grain, isn't that cute? But I don't think it shows up enough. Okay, so look at this, what I did here. See how this one is a little darker, and it picks up that from the early espresso here. Okay, so we're going to use a little blending brush and some early espresso. Let's do that first. So my brush is a little stained because the chalk stains it, but the ink doesn't. The ink comes right off. So I'm going to just ink this up to the side here. And I'm going to tap it off first. See, I want that bold amount of color off of my brush. I really do. And sometimes I start to circle out here and then come into my project just like that. And I'm just going to add a little bit of this through all of this wonderful timber look here. Now you could circle, you could go up and down, back and forth. You know, it just kind of colors, it shades that embossed area just a little bit. Well, we really are using a lot of ink, but you wouldn't realize it, right? So let's continue on. So as I'm doing this, Stampin' Up's having a wonderful special. Of course, I'd love for you to join my team. For $99, you get to pick $125 worth of product. That's your starter kit. And you get a free bundle. Bundle, guys. A bundle. Not just a stamp set. Not just a die set. The entire bundle. So like if you love this, Sparkle of the Seasons, you could get it for free. And I'd love for you to join my team. Oh, if you're on my team and you're on here, I purchased Zoom yesterday. So I'm going to just pay for it monthly. So now we can record our silly little meetings, okay? And we won't have to jump off and okay, guys? So I want to thank you so much for letting me get up to that level, okay? I'm really excited. So when we do Zoom on the 20th, we will have however many hours we want, and it won't cut off. And I'm taking a workshop from Rhonda Wade. Look at how nice that looks, okay? I know, I'm excited. Carol, I am so excited. That's so funny. Okay, you can hear the excitement in my voice because, guys, I am excessively intimidated by Zoom. So Rhonda is doing a workshop. Thank you, Rhonda, please. Now I'm going to attach this to our early espresso. And she's going to work in the workshop with hands, the phone, and then the computer off to the side. And she's going to go through the steps. I happen to learn quite well with her. I'm very, very excited for her. And I think that might take her like 3 weeks. So I might not have that training as of the 20th, but I'm getting there, okay? This will not get me. Zoom will not get me. I'm like, come on, if I could do these lives, you know, and everything, I'm like, I can do this Zoom, you know, but I gotta admit but I want to use it that way. I want to be able to craft right here, and I want to be able to look at my team over here. And I think that'll be fun. And really, if I get good with it, then I'm going to start to do some Zoom classes. Because a lot of people, you just don't have time to go out. And I never know what's going on, who's locked down, who's not, this, that, and the other thing, and who has time for it. And so I just, I thought maybe some Zoom classes on here would be good too. Okay, like if you purchase a certain kit, then I'll do a class. Oh, look at all of everything I missed. Okay, let's see. What did I miss here? Hi, Lynn. We have so much fun. I know, right? We have fun. I'm excited for it. I am so excited for it. Okay, let's make our sentiment right here. So, yes, and just growing. I'm growing, and I like that. May the sparkle of the season warm your heart and home. We're going to do that in early espresso right here. And this already has like a little diagonal on it, but I'm going to chop this back. So I want it kind of toward the bottom. If I can get that straight right there. Ooh, I should have used my pad. Well, we're good. That's great. Oh. Okay. I'm going to bring in my little chomper here. This was, one time, this was a gift. If you joined my team, Stampin' Up gave out these little guillotines, and I just love it. But like this time, they're doing a bundle. So I think that's fun too. There we go there. Oh, I like that spacing. You could, of course, just use a scissor, and we will on these ends. So I'm just going to chop them on a little bit of an angle there. Perfect. And we'll go ahead and add, I'm going to put 3 dimensionals on this just because of the length of it. 2's just not enough to keep it from bowing. So I'm just going to move this to the side. I'll put this with my card over there. All right, now I've got, oh, yes, no, we're good. I was like, oh, I thought I forgot to do something. I was like, just in case this did not lay down enough ink, I had my sponge dauber ready, but we're good. I think we were good with that. Okay, let's go ahead and let me get my old olive out here. And this little set of 3 leaves. I love these. This little set right here. They're really cute. Right here. Look at that little pine cone. I'll be using that also. Not today. I mean like this week. So old olive, and I'm just going to put a set of leaves. Just like that. On our envelope. And on the inside, let me get the inside of the card going here. We're going to add our little pumpkin here. And I'm going to put this little guy on with Tombow down here. My grandson went back to school. I guess everybody's kids are going, I don't know what's going on everywhere. Who's home, who's going back to school. But my grandson went back to school. He is now in the 5th grade. So he's a really big guy. And I'm going to stamp grateful down here. Isn't it funny? They get so excited with the first day, and then at the end of school, it's like they just can't make it another day. It cracks me up, right? Okay, now on this card on the inside, I didn't add any leaves, but I'm going to add some here. I just want some fun leaves. Yeah, coming around my pumpkin. Let's add that. I really like that. I want some fun leaves coming around my pumpkin here. There we go. That's cute. All right, that's exactly what that needed. Good deal. Now this will mount onto Early Espresso right there. Just bring that across. Oh, that looks so adorable. I kept looking at the inside of that yesterday thinking, it needs something. So I found it just now. Oh, that really made the inside of that card, just adding 2 little things of leaves. I wasn't going to get this bundle, but I think you've changed my mind. Oh, Mary, that's wonderful. Wait till you see some of the other cards that I make with it this week. I think you'll really enjoy it. Okay, now let's go ahead and put this base on here just to get it out of the way. And I'm just going to pop it up with dimensionals. So I hope you guys have been enjoying all the celebration items. I know I have been. I know I have been. And I have excessive amounts of them because of all the ordering. And remember, I'm doing my class, my Harvest Meadow card class. If you drop the show more button down after I finish this video and get everything situated, just give me a few minutes, you can check that class out. So that's the Harvest Meadow, a nice fall class. Ooh, too far. Let me pull this down, sorry. Because I've just got like a teeny, I got that skinny border going on there. Okay, there we go. So yes, so I've got a really thin border of basic white, a really thin border of Early Espresso, and then we have our background here of the pumpkin pie. Okay, I have my leaves. I've already cut these. This was so funny the other day. I lost this die, and I mean I had to take apart the craft room. I was like, wow, it was so small. So I used this die right here, and then I just tied a bow in our twine. It's this right here. They're 2 together, but it cuts a large and a small. And of course, there's only one of them. And then those are holly leaves. I can't wait to use those around this for Christmas. That will look very, very nice. Okay, so I've already cut those little guys out and I've made our bow. I want to go ahead and attach my sentiment now so that I have good spacing going on here for my wreath. I'm going to attach this right down here and just kind of get that out of the way too. So pretty, right? Okay, now let's move this aside and move all of these guys aside. Let's close up the ink. And let me get the stamp, cut, and emboss machine right here. All right, now this is just a piece. It's 3.5 inches wide of Early Espresso, and we're just going to cut this wreath out. And just because it's a little intricate, I'm going to come back the other way. So let's pull that out of there. Get this off of here. And now, okay, that's great. Let's see, I know I had my little tool here. And I'm just going to poke through here and kind of lift these leaves up a little bit. Okay, be very, very careful. I want to show this to you. Lifting this out of the die. If it doesn't like stay on the paper, this is very, very thin. And just take your time. It pops right out. I'm just saying it's not something you can, you know, rip out of there. Because a lot of times I do, like if I'm doing a rectangle or a circle, I just rip it right out of there. There we go. Let's see. VA is going back. We had children have come down with COVID. Are you still having problems with your mini cup? Oh, no, I'm not, Carrie. Actually, yay, the new plates came yesterday. So, yes, I will, I'll be using these, but I thought with this, I needed the big one because of the bedazzled. I think I really need the strength of this for that bedazzled. Okay, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Yay. Yes, I know. I'm so happy. I know, right? I just got those plates in yesterday. So, yeah, I just opened stuff up. But, yeah, I would be using it. But this stuff is, it is, you know, it's thicker. It's a thicker paper. And, yeah, okay, I guess it could, you know, dull your dies if maybe you made like 1,000 of these. I don't know. I don't seem to be having any trouble with it. So I'm just going to roll this through. And again, it's 3.5 wide. And this is 6 inches because the paper's 6 by 6. Now this I'm definitely taken back through actually a couple of times because of the thickness of it. And those little, it's like the bedazzled part of it. You know, I want to make sure that I cut through that perfectly. All right, let's move this out of the way. And hope we have this correct. Ooh, that came out so well. Oh, that's nice. Yes, I like that. Now, again, I'm just going to be poking things out of here. And then I'll get my little hands back here. And this paper is nice and thick, really. So, you know, you've got some body to it. It's not really going to rip. Look how nice. Oh, oh, how pretty. Look at that. Oh, this is just beautiful. Let me get these out of here. Yeah, everything is nice and loose. It's not ripping, you know, because I ran it through a couple of times. So that's okay, right? Look how pretty, pretty, pretty that is. That is just gorgeous. That's really nice. Okay, so what I want to do is the first part of this wreath, when we put this together, is going to go down on the card flat with Tombow. Right here. Oh my goodness, that's gorgeous. Let's put, I want to look at these leaves. I want these like here, okay? Because I love the two. Just like that. Oh, what happened? Let's see. Not about dulling your dies, but it can dull your cutting blades. I use separate for, okay, so Lynn too uses separate blades for cutting cardboard, and, you know, in different paper. So she uses different blades. So that's a really great idea, you know, to use different blades. I, of course, just slice through everything and then just throw the blade away and continue on. Can't wait to see the other cards. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. So we're going to put this one here. And again, I just want this down with the least little bit because there are holes, okay, through these leaves a little bit. So I'm just going to put this down a little bit and like on these tips that can pop up just a little bit of Tombow right there. Good. And I use my tip to spread it a little bit, okay? So what did I say? I like the two little leaves there because I love this little leaf here. And I'm going to place this down. Now, I don't want to smash it and mash it and everything, so I like to take a block and just kind of sit it on there. I'll take another one and sit it there. There we go. Good deal. Okay, now I'm going to move this aside because here now I want this one popped up with dimensionals. And any of these little pieces right here, they're just going to be flying loose, okay? So let me find my sides here. So with these little things, I found these little squares in between here fit in there perfect. You just got to snip them. So that's what I've been using, and they hide themselves quite well. And they seem to fit on the little leaves really perfectly. So it just takes a second to give them a little bit of a snip. I love Stampin' Up snips. They're so sharp. There we go. All right. So now there's larger ones and smaller ones, and just kind of, you know, put these where you can get the most coverage with them. I find the larger leaves are easy. Ooh. I'm gonna put that one there. Okay. I'm just gonna spin that around. That one come over there. Can you see that one? A little bit. Let's move that back. Okay, there we go. Whoop. Came right off of there, didn't it? Okay. Pick this one up and put it in here. There we go. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Turn this around and get some over here. And I tell you guys all the time, use every piece of your dimensionals all the time. Never ever throw out the sides of your dimensionals. Now I'm going to put one here. And just for seriously extra added stability, I am going to put one on that one, just because it's larger. Whoop. I wanted this little piece. Right there. Perfect. Okay. Now that's dried nicely with our blocks on it, right? And now let's go ahead, and what we're going to do is see, I've got my leaves here, and I'm looking, and I'm going to offset this so that we have even more wonderful leaves, and it actually accents itself. Just, oh my goodness, just like that. So pretty, pretty. That, oh, wow, that's awesome. How small the dimensionals are, they stick very strong. I know, Gloria, they really are. They're the best. Hi, Flora. Good morning. You're fine. You can always watch the replay. Always watch the replay. Let's go ahead and stick our bow right here. And that's from the Baker's Twine Essential Pack. I believe I used crumb cake. You can also use linen thread. I had a lot of people past few months receive twine, rolls and rolls of linen thread when I gave that away. We're going to stick that right there on that side. Oh, that's so cute. And now we're going to accent with our green leaves. And again, I'm just going to add the smallest bit of Tombow here. And I'm just going to kind of like place them to where it looks like they've just blown in the breeze. Put this one here, just like that. Get this one. Oop, wrong side. That one right there. Cute. And then one up top. And I didn't use any other kind of sparklies because we had this entire wreath sparkling. I didn't want to take away from it. Oop, I thought it looked great like that. Stick. Hold them down for just a second there. Oh, there's our card for today, for this morning, for the beginning of our week. Let me show you. Let me just give you a little sneak peek. Here's the Halloween one for tomorrow. So that's fun. That's going to be a lot of fun. Cute card. And here we go. A nice fall card with our Sparkle of the Season. Oh, thank you, Carol. Sparkle of the Season. I really want to just, again, I know I thank you guys all the time, but when I grow my business, like when it gets big enough to where I can go ahead and afford the Zoom, I know my business is growing, okay? And oh, thank you so much, Joan. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you, Mary. So I really I can't do it without all of you, my customers, my subscribers on YouTube, everybody that watches me on Facebook and YouTube, my customers, my team, just friends that get on and just make nice comments and, you know, and stuff like that. I really, really appreciate you guys. So yes, I have grown and I'm very, very excited for that. So here we go this week. Sparkle of the Season, and it is, oh, thank you so much, Carol. Thank you. Sparkle of the Season, and it's wonderful for fall and winter. It's going to be beautiful. This, I'm going to feature it again, and I'll do Christmas cards with it later on. I'm still working on fall because it is fall. Fall's coming, although it's going to be 90 here today. So, but fall is coming. So the evenings are a little cooler than what they have been. So I hope you guys have a wonderful, fantastic day. Go to your happy space, do a little happy crafting, and I'll see you tomorrow on Facebook at 10 a.m. We'll make that really cute Halloween card. A lot of sparkle on it. Thanks again for watching. Have a wonderful day.